Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Um, I'd just like to open up with, how proud I am of this team. Um, we've been through a little bit of ups and downs with, people being on the team, not being on the team, um, changing roles, asking people to be above and beyond their role that they've had, and we've asked some other people to step back in their role. And it's been an adjustment. It's been an adjustment, but they're finally coming around and doing that. And so we wanted to bounce back from the A&M loss because it wasn't um, anything of what Houston Cougars basketball is all about, and wanted to rebound from that. Because the thing we've been doing before that was defensively holding people to at least 15 to 20 points below their average, keeping people at 60 or below. Just like today, Southern Miss only got 60. But I just want to say how proud I am of these young ladies for coming in every day and just dealing with me. Losing is not my forte. So it can be a little unbearing at times, but still yet they hang in there and they do what's asked to the best of their abilities. And hats off to a pretty good Southern Miss team. That team was 6-2 and beat some pretty good people. I mean, South Alabama, who was NIT team last year, beat Ole Miss, a few other people, and we wanted to make sure our young ladies didn't take them lightly and just come out and establish, first of all, our inside game, going inside to Tatyana, and then our perimeter shooting, because now everybody wants to try to sag in and make us shoot the basketball. But like I told them, you can't just go out and let a restaurant serve you something that you don't want. You have to go out and be able to order what you want and be able to get your meal. So again, we're still going to be able to do the things we need to do to be successful. We just have to do it with a little bit of patience and a little more smarts. And that's what we did in the second half. But I'm really excited of first of all, them going home and getting some rest, and then coming back and getting back to work and getting up to New York and getting some more wins. I think we're finally getting in a little rhythm, and they're understanding exactly who we could be.
What did you see from your two guards today, Blackshear and Gladney? It seems like when they both got it going offensively, things just opened up more, and you guys really just got a lead.
Yeah. Diamond wants Juju to run the offense. Juju wants Diamond to run the offense. So that's what we run through sometimes. We're trying to get Juju to take the role of what Jazz was doing. So we're putting her to the perimeter, giving her extra more shots and those things, and then want Dorian to pick up more shots too, and Diamond as well. But when she flows and run the offense, we were really efficient. She had a career high 7 assists, and then that's who she can be each and every time out. We're trying to get more out of transition. If she would get to the ball and get Julia in the lane more, and now we can open up for more perimeter shots in transition, which are the shots that we want, because we're getting Tatyana to run to the rim to be able to collapse the defense. But those two, when they're clicking like they were today, and just understanding you don't have to be super fast. They did a lot of stuff off of hesitation today. They tried to take us out of ball screens early, and we allowed them to because we wasn't aggressive. And then we turned back around second half and we attacked those ball screens and those ice in the ball screens. But when they're into it like they are, we're pretty good.
What did you say to the team when y'all trailed 40-33 in that third quarter? You caught time out and you came back and made the run.
Yeah, the first thing I told them, I said, we're in a good place. And everybody can look at the clock and the scoreboard and all that kind of stuff. But again, I'm looking at them. They're trying to do what we need them to do with just the timing, or we didn't reverse the ball, or we didn't look inside, didn't look at our keys. So I just told them, get your minds right, get focused, let's go out and make this run. And we gave them a couple sets and they executed. And then defensively, we took Julia Blackshear and put her on 5 and said, don't allow her to catch anymore, because she was keeping them involved. And so she was either going to go on a flare or a pin down. So we talked to the post about helping on each one of those. And Tatyana did a good job at that third possession just showing up where she couldn't get a shot and had to kick it back out to someone else, and I think that sparked the run.
Tatyana, what's been different for you this season? First of all, overall, and then today you went to work and got them to line a lot. So talk about today as well.
Just me from last year, just being able to step up for my team. I know they need me the most, and I got to be effective on the court when I'm on the court.
Very effective when you're patient on the block. Just what did you see from their defense and knowing that you can attack them on the block today?
When I got the ball, I was being patient, so if they double down, I kick it out to the guard so they can knock down the three. And if not, then I went to work.
Any more questions for Coach or Tatyana? All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.